I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation.
Alright, what is up, guys? We're back once again with another video on Clash Royale. Alright, okay, let me address this first. I'm sorry if I may be uploading Clash Royale more than, something like Dragon Boy Online or anything like that. It's just because I like this game more, and it's just more fun. I like recording it more. It's just better, and I like strategic games. And what's it called? T-Mobile, what's it called? What's the game called? The game isn't really strategic. I find myself liking Clash Royale more because it's just strategic, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm uploading this a bit more, and I will maybe upload Dragon Ball Online again later, and I won't upload a video of me talking in the game. I've come to a point where I just don't like playing the game. I mean recording the game while I'm talking. So now what I do is I just, record a video, edit it, and then put, background music to it. And that's what I do with my Dragon Ball Online videos. I'm not gonna play the game or anything like that. But other than that, what you came here for is this easy to use all legendary deck. Now here's what I'm gonna say about this, okay? If you don't have to have like level 2 or level 3 legendaries, okay? This works at tournament standard, which is what I was doing in this custom tournament. Well, yeah, this custom tournament. Did I make top 10? When I stopped playing, I was in 9th place, and I guess people just kept playing and lost trophies. So this is my all legendary deck, okay? This is my favorite version of it, mainly because it's easy to use. You have the biggest elixir cost card, 7 elixir. The rest of the cards 4 elixir or less, which is what I like about it. Most all legendary decks are like what, 4.0 and above, but this one is 3.8. I don't know what the lowest elixir cost all legendary deck is, like what cards you need to put in to get the lower elixir cost. I'd imagine that this is it, or maybe the princess, substituting the princess for one of these four elixir cost troop legendaries. But other than that, this all legendary deck is so easy to use. Like, I find myself literally using these 7 cards and only pulling out the Lava Hound if I need it for like big damage. Like if I want to build up a push to get a large amount of damage because it's double elixir, I'll bring them out. Other than that, I don't really use them. I use the miner for chip. I use the lumberjack and bandit combination. Night witch for defense, EWIS for defense. I use when it's double elixir, I use the lava hound in the back, and then I use the miner actually to take out their counter to my lava hound. That way the miner can destroy their counter, and then the pups can do work. So things like that. I'm gonna show you guys a few replays. I won't do live battles because the custom tournament is over, and I can't like do another battle, right? I just can't. And I don't want to do battle right now, so yeah. I'll show you guys a few replays of 1v1s. I'll show you guys a couple of different decks. You see, here I faced a whole bunch of Hog Riders, and then I faced a P.E.K.K.A. So I'll show you guys a when I beat a did I beat a Golem? Right? Didn't I beat a Golem here somewhere? I remember facing a Golem. Right? Alright, I guess I did not face a Golem, and I didn't lose one battle. I didn't lose one single battle. With this all legendary deck, I didn't lose one battle. So we're gonna watch. This is a giant deck. Which one do I want to show? Okay, so this dude has more. Although I got the 3 con here, this dude has more tournament level cards. So we're gonna watch this one because it's more fair. So I'll show you guys just what this all legendary deck is all about. All right. So first things first. You don't want the main thing I'd say about this deck is you don't want to start off, with your lava hound in the back, because you don't know what cards they have, right? You don't really know what cards they have. So here he splits his Goblin Gang, 3 elixir. I play my 3 elixir cost card to handle the side that was more of a threat, I guess. So here I'm just leaking elixir. I might as well play something. I play this, right? And I play my lumberjack and miner for a combo, and he zaps um, which doesn't really do much for him. And then, as you can see, the raged miner did like what, 400 damage, which is a lot of damage. So here he has this giant Night Witch deck. Now I have a similar deck to this. The difference is I have a Mega Minion and and a Fireball, and he has the Goblin Gang and the Poison. So we have a different deck here. I logged because I knew that the E-Wiz and the Night Witch would have been enough to counter my Night Witch. So I defended that like so. My E-Wiz was tremendous value, and I was able to counter his push without much damage dealt to my tower. Alright. So here I send the miner for chip damage. I sent him all the way to the back because I knew he wouldn't know where to go, because I'm always changing my miner placements so that they don't know how to defend it, if that makes sense. So here he preemptives the log, and it kind of helps him out because my E-Wiz gets taken out by that one goblin. Here he zaps, so I know now he's overextending. This it's not really a monstrous counter push, but this push he won't have the elixir to defend. So I'm playing my bandit too, because I know I have at least enough elixir to have a good push here and get a lot of damage. So yes, I take his tower, and now E-Wiz versus Ice Wiz. The Ice Wiz did some fairly good damage, but not enough to where I can let it go. So I have to take care of that E-Wiz somehow. So I use my E-Wiz on his E-Wiz, and his giant gets no swings, and my my E-Wiz was out of the poison. So now I'm thinking, if I can build a push, this tower's at 1276. I really don't want to defend it because he's gonna use everything he has on the right side. So I want to make sure that I get this left side in case I don't defend this right side very well, right? So here, I'm dropping the cards that I know are going to take his tower on the left side. And he doesn't even care. But now he's starting to defend it. He drops his Goblin Gang, everything. But the bats are just going to help me out here. And I send in my miner, because I know he's going to take this right tower. I might as well take... Wait, do I even send in my miner? I don't even send in my miner. So, yep. Just defend it. Lava Hound takes out the tower, and I'm sitting pretty good, right? I just took out a giant Night Witch deck. And yes, I do use a similar deck to this, but I think if he had the Mega Minion and the Fireball, it would work a lot better for him. I don't know. That's just my take on it. They're both 3 elixir and 4 elixir, but you know. So this is the other giant deck. This is the Hog Rider deck. I'll show you. Did I get a 3 crown on a Hog Rider? Alright, let's see. This dude doesn't really have a, okay, so this dude is even a Nova. Alright, so this dude has the tournament standard card, so we're gonna watch this one. Regularly, with the Night Witch, I always have a good matchup against Hog Riders, because the Night Witch only allows 2 swings from the Hog, I believe. But the Night Witch on a counter push, oh my god, the Night Witch on a counter push, you don't even like it's so strong that it's not even funny. And I'm not saying she's OP or anything like that. Supercell's gonna nerf her again, make her 5 elixir. Bro, though, they need to stop nerfing the Night Witch. Because I literally gave everything I have into the Night Witch. So here I use the E-Wiz right there. I know that my Ice Wiz is gonna splash those bats, so I'm not really worried about them. So here, boom, boom, we're taking out those archers. And now look at this. He didn't do any. Well, did he log or something? I don't know. I don't think he did any damage to me. So here he counters my Lumberjack pretty well. Ice Spirit, and 2 elixir bats, 5 bats. That's not bad. He defended my push pretty good. 4 elixir for 3 elixir. That's a positive game for him. But I'm still not scared, right? I actually dropped my bandit in the perfect position to take out that archer on the right, and my tower takes out the one on the left. Because the bandit doesn't take any damage in her animation or in her dash. So that was pretty well played by me. So here I'm sending my miner over, and that was not the best play. That wasn't the best play if you think about it. It really wasn't. So here I'm thinking, all right, I'm not really worried about these archers, but I have to still play it slow, right? I play my E-Wiz just to not take like 300 damage from the archers. If you leave archers on your tower, there's something wrong with you. Except if they split archers, you don't really have to defend that. But other than that, yeah. So here I play my freaking Bennett. He plays as Hog Rider, and I have now 4 Elixir advantage. But he has to defend that Lumberjack on the left, and I defend his on the right with my 3 Elixir Ice Wizard, right? And right now nothing's happening, so I'm like, I have to bring out the Lava Hound. This is what I'm talking about. If you're barely making any progress, you might as well bring out the Lava Hound to deal that, large amount of damage. Here I know he overextended. That lightning was not necessary. He could have even used that on defense, because I have a whole bunch of lightning-able cards, right? So here, look at this. He has the advantage, right? And then look at the Ice Wizard Rage. The Ice Wizard Rage makes it that my Bandit actually connects to the tower, because the Ice Wizard and the Bandit were able to take out the mini peck. And then the Lava Pups do work. So I'm like, alright, I took his tower. All I have to do is defend. I don't really think he's going to make a comeback, and I don't really think he's going to try either, right? So I'm like, alright, let's do this. I'm going to defend. I'm going to drop all my legendaries in this one place. And he doesn't really make a move. So I knew he gave up. So if you're not making really any say it's double elixir, and you still need to do like 1,000 or more damage, bring out the Lava Hound. Like, yes, bring out the Lava Hound. Other than that, if it's like at what, 700 or 300 or 400 500, just keep using the miner for chip damage and work on the other side of the tower. That's just big tip I have. This is an all legendary deck, and this dude is actually using the miner. This dude actually gave me a bit of problems. So we're gonna watch this replay. This was actually kind of, I don't know, he kind of made me work for it a little bit. But yeah, he had goblins. He split his goblins up. So I decided to I might as well log. And now he has to defend it with 2 elixir bats. But the bandit, unlike the Mega Knight, is invincible in her animation. So we're able to take out those with an E-Wiz. I just defended a 5 elixir card with a 4 elixir card. That's not too bad, right? So here he defends me. Okay, that's fine. I drop my Ice Wiz. Now I wasn't really like confident about me defending this push, right? Because he had the poison. He had everything going for him. So I knew that there's no way he would be able to counter this, because he just spent a whole bunch of elixir. He spent his miner. No, wait. No, he used goblins and an E-Wiz and poison. That's a lot of elixir. So here, defend with the Night Witch. I have no problem with having a suicidal Night Witch. That's completely fine with me. And some of you guys would have said, "Oh, put your miner on that so that you can defend the 2 bats," right? But he would have just used E-Wiz as well and had a counter push. So that's not really what I want to do. So here, tower's at 878. So I just sent a miner, but he just has to defend it. So now I'm thinking, okay, next time I'll put my miner all the way in the back, since he wants to put his goblins in the front, right? I don't even think I end up doing that, because I have a Lava Hound, and I'm pretty sure this is going to take Ice Push. And he just used, think about this. He literally just used the 2 air cards. Well, yeah, he just used the 2 air cards he only had to defend my push, right? So now I know he can't have anything, right? There's no way he'd have anything for this. He needs his bats pronto, right? Because if he doesn't, I'm gonna take out his tower, right? He drops goblins to defend my lumberjack, but my lumberjack is a god, And then I was thinking that freaking lava pup would have done it, so I ended up just sending the miner, getting it over with, boom. And now we have this dude trying to take our tower, right? E-Wiz. He has minor poison and P.E.K.K.A for defense. So this isn't actually I just defend because I know that this tower will most likely go down due to the miner. I do try to defend it, and I should have just put my lumberjack in the back because he kept putting his stuff in the back. So the tower's at 28, so he still has to get my tower, and so he can't just like leave it unattended, right? So he still has to defend it. He has this P.E.K.K.A for any of my ground troops because he knows my only air troop is my what's it called, Lava Hound. So I can't like play around his P.E.K.K.A really. So he drops his bats and his P.E.K.K.A. Well played by him. And now he thinks he's gonna take my tower, right? Why? Because he has all these troops coming my way. But little did he know I had the infamous log, right? So my lava hound's going down. I know that my Ice Wiz might pass him, but he didn't pass him because the Ice Wizard was just. I think the lava hound is a bit faster than the Ice Wizard or any medium targeting. I don't know. I don't even know. But hold on. So here I take his tower. Yes. Do I? If you saw it, I placed my I was talking randomly, but if you saw, I dropped my bandit here because I knew if I dropped it in the center, he would have countered it with something. Like he would have countered it with something. So I dropped her a bit to the right so that she would come here and then target the E-Wiz and then be closer to the left tower. Right? I sent like that's what I'm telling you. In double elixir, bring your lava hound out if you need to do like a whole bunch of damage, and it'll pay dividends for you. Right? So we're able to take out his tower. So yeah, use them. If you still haven't done a lot of damage, lava hound in the back. Maybe depends on what they have, right? If they have a mini P.E.K.K.A, don't bring in the Night Witch just yet. Put the Ice Wizard or something, right? And then use the miner to take out their counter. Like if they have a wizard, place the miner behind the wizard. If they have a executioner, place the miner behind the executioner, because if they try tornado, they have to get the execution. They have to get the miner too, which is behind them, and by doing that, they might most likely fail because the miner will probably still be in the back, and they won't really get all of the value that they were supposed to get out of their tornado. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Deck is pretty solid. It's pretty easy to use, pretty self-explanatory. I'm still waiting for that Mega Knight. Let's see how many days are left for the Mega Knight to come out. 10 days until we can get the Mega Knight. I'm gonna buy him as soon as I see the Mega Knight in my shop. I'm buying him. I don't know if he's good or not. I just want to buy him because he's the latest, new legendary, and that's what everyone does in Hog Mountain. If you're in Hog Mountain, you just save gold, buy the newest legendary, and that's that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I don't even know how long this video is, but yeah, I'm on. Wait, what? And I'll see you guys. I was like, was I recording? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Who the man? You the man. Who the man? You the man. They see your